Howdy people! Today we're going to do a quick upgrade of my 12 volt control panel and switches and all that. We're going to do some quick little upgrade. I'll walk you through. Let's go. This is my switch panel control panel. This is the part we're working with here. There's my solar controller. That's my remote for my inverter. This is another project I'm working on. He's going to be my new little friend. He's got 2 eyeballs and a big mouth, just like me. And then this is just a little voltage meter deal here. But we're going to make some upgrades to this. So essentially what we have here is there's your cigarette plug. And then the center is 2 USBs. There's a 2 amp and a 1 amp and this little piece of tape and stuff. I put pieces of tape to cover little shiny bright LEDs because this shines right on my bed. And then on the other end I've got the voltage meter. I don't need that voltage meter, and if you know anything about USBs, these are really too slow for anything practical nowadays. So we're going to be replacing these two right here. And let's flip this over. Come back this way and we'll flip this over and see if I can change this light. Okay, here you go. So those round barrels are the back sides of that. There's one, there's two, and there's a third one that you can't see because it is dark. And we are going to replace those. See if we can get some light on this. We're going to replace that. We've got these, which are, it has the 2 USBs. They're the QC 3.0, the fast charge, and it also has a little on-off, and it's going to display the voltage in the middle there. You can't really see it very well on here, but we're going to swap these out to upgrade that panel. So instead of a voltage and showing the one showing the voltage and the 2 USB outlets that are really slow, my brain's freezing up over here, sorry guys. We're going to have 4 fast charges on this panel and we're going to show our voltage. So that's what we're going to do. And as you can see on these, you have your wiring going in, positive and negative to each. And you look on the back of the new one, there's a positive and a negative to each. And then we have this retaining nut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in here. Let's put this light back. And these retaining nuts, I'm going to undo those wires and take those retaining nuts off, slide the new ones in, and then put those wires back on. And that really should be all there is to upgrading this panel. There we go. We're off. And then I've got to get this nut under here, this loose. This will require 2 hands. So I'm going to take this nut off and then get the other. Actually, I think this isn't even the right one. I think it's the 2 on the right that I want to be doing, not this one. So let me come right back to you. Okay, I've taken these out. As you can't see because the lighting's terrible, there's the 2 blanks, and now we have to put the new ones in. And this really is just a matter of sliding this into that notched hole, and then you put that retaining nut back on it, and then you plug the wires back in, and that's all there is to it. There's our retaining nut. We slide that all the way down till it's snug. Here's the next one. Just simply snug that all the way down. And now we put the wires back in. A lot easier to do this with 2 hands. There's a negative. Here's another negative. And now we have to find our positives and get them hooked in. There's your positive. That's plugged in, and then there's one more positive right here. We'll get that plugged in. I had this propped up and it just fell over on me, so we'll come back in a second. Okay, we've taken out this voltmeter, and we've taken out this guy, and this is existing, and these are the 2 new ones that are in, and they just plug and play. They're exact same size. The diameter on these things are universal, so they all slide in and they're interchangeable. And let's get this put back in and turned around and fire her up. Here we are back up front. Still have our cigarette lighter plugged there. And now we have these two new plugs. And that's 4 QC3 USB plugs for fast charging. And this has a little power button right here. And it goes away. Power button there. And it goes away. So at nighttime, they're not turned on and they're not bright, unlike these things here, which I've taped over the LED lights on these because they drive me nuts. I've taped over those. But that wraps it up. This is, I mean, super simple. These are universal. You can use them for so many different things. And the fact that you can change these out easily to suit your needs, and as things improve and technology finds more fun things for us to buy and more ways for us to spend money, you can cycle out these and, you know, upgrade them, which is awesome. Okay, let's see what new technology comes along next year to make this outdated then. Talk to you later. Bye.